opening morning, and we're all dressed, we're ready. Got about an hour and a half before sunrise. We're gonna head on in, get up in the tree. We should be there about half hour before sunrise. If you've never experienced an opening day, the best way I can illustrate it is like a road trip. You know, at the beginning of a road trip, when you first get in a car and the trip has barely begun, but you're so excited. You've been looking forward to this for so long. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to be as amazing as you've imagined. But at that very moment, the possibilities are endless. You got your snacks packed, your maps are out, and you're just ready to go. I guess most people don't really use maps anymore, but you get the idea. Opening morning you've been looking forward to for so long, and it's finally here. You're not sure what the season's gonna bring. Might be your best season yet, might be one of your most challenging. But on opening morning, anything is possible. You're just getting started, and yeah, it feels like that moment when you turn on the car, put on Pandora, and head out on the road for a trip you've been looking forward to for so long. So far, no sign of any deer, but we're gonna have some breakfast and just sit here and enjoy the morning, and hopefully something starts showing up. Okay, good man. Opening day is also a lot like a road trip in more literal ways. There is a lot of downtime, there's a lot of waiting, and we pass the time in much the same way. We pack snacks. Oftentimes these are sugary, something to keep you energized and awake. And while I do take my kids out in the tree stand to get them in nature, enjoying the beautiful surroundings, seeing wildlife, we also take a little time to play games. Checkers is a favorite of ours. There are times on a road trip that you stop and you admire the beautiful sunsets, take pictures of the grand vistas, and there's other times that you play words with friends and eat Sour Patch Kids. probably caught our smell, and then she was like, I don't like this, and she just booked.
So we should get out of here.
Yeah, you know, it'll take us a few minutes here. I'm gonna close down the video. Like most good trips, hunting is a lot the same, in that it's not exactly about the destination, but the journey. I think something that's hard for a lot of non-hunters to understand is how much we enjoy a hunt when there isn't a kill. Hunters love being outside, they love watching wildlife, and any opening morning, I get to spend up in a tree with one of my kids, enjoying time together, eating snacks, playing games, and watching the world awake around us. Well, that's pretty much a perfect morning in my book. Well, we're back at the car. We were going to film our closing up in the tree, but then I was switching the battery and I dropped a part of the camera off of the tree stand that we had to find, and the camera wouldn't work without it. Slow morning. We did see one doe. It was pretty cool. It had been really slow up till about 9:15, and all of a sudden I heard the blue jays start going off, just making a ton of noise. And I heard recently from some hunter that when blue jays see deer, they freak out and they make a bunch of noise. And so I heard that sound, I thought, I wonder if there's a deer coming our way. And don't you know, 5 minutes later, out walks this nice doe. She was at like 50 yards by the time we got the camera, and the bow already, she went into some thick brush behind us, and I think she got our scent because
They come all the way down here.
they come right. Look at that. We could just sit in the garage. She didn't stick around, so we did not have a shot. She wasn't a really big doe, so I don't know if I'd even have taken a shot. I wanted to get a better look, but I'm worried that this spot, from what I see here, we put this stand up a couple years ago, and I think it has changed the deer movement. I think they now go further this side of the stand to the point where you really couldn't hardly get a shot there. So I got a feeling we're going to be moving a ladder stand soon. I'll come up here with my Summit Raptors, and I'll do a hanging hunt in a few other spots to find a new spot to put that climber or the ladder up. But that's opening morning. That's right, I'm cutting the grass in our field. We're not haying it. Why not? We talk about that in tomorrow's video. All right, it's getting way too hot to keep talking. I gotta turn this AC back on. As you can see, I'm dripping here. Woo! Tune in tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern time to see that video. Does this hunting adventure look fun, but you don't know where to start? Take the Homesteady hunting course. It's on sale this month, half price. It's a video course that teaches you everything you need to know, from practice, scouting, shooting, tracking, and butchering deer. There's even a lesson on how to cook it.